I'm Sarajean Rudman, your fearless leader for Kripalu Online Studio Intermediate Yoga. This class will be a combination of effort and ease. So we will be, maybe finding some edges, working physically, working to challenge our bodies, but also introspection, reflection, pranayama, meditation, etc. So that being said, move at your own pace. I have a couple of cork yoga blocks at the end of my mat. I also have a giant thing of water because it is fairly early in the morning, so it's important to stay hydrated so that your joints and your brain and everything can function well. So if you do have water at your mat at home, I just suggest putting it not on either side of your mat, put it on either end of your mat so that you're not flopping it over, and specifically put it at the front of your mat, just a little trick of the trade. All right, so as I suggest things, you do things. It's up to you to move your body in a way that doesn't hurt you, but in a way that supports you and nourishes you, and just recognize that difference between an edge and a challenge, and then pain where you're going to get hurt. Join me in a seated position. Whatever feels good in your body this morning is the one for you. So I'm going into Virasana because I like the way it opens up the front of my ankles, but you're welcome to sit cross-legged. Now let's all breathe in together, taking the arms out to the side and up, spreading the fingers wide apart. Exhale through the mouth. Hands come down to the heart. Let's do that 2 more. Inhale, take the arms out, up and overhead, fingers spread wide. As you bring them down. And 1 more, big breath in, the arms go out and up. Breath. Good, and reverse that. Take the prayer hands up to the sky as you inhale. And again, sighing it out, arms sweep out to the side, come back to namaste at the heart, like you're kind of clearing your area of any energy you don't need. Inhale, the prayer hands rise. Breath, hands back to the heart. 1 more like that. Inhale, the prayer hands rise. Breath. Take a moment here. Keep the hands at namaste, feeling the palms on the palm. And just feeling that connection to self, related to the connection to consciousness. And start to expand your energy field out into that universal yoga cohort. Can you energetically feel all of those practicing with you this morning, maybe even all of those not? Deepen your breath so it's a loud ujjayi sound, and start to send some metta, some loving kindness out to the rest of the global yoga community. All those who are coming to the mat to practice day in and day out. This raises the vibration of not only yourself, but also the whole world, the whole universe. We are all one, only as separate as the fingers on our hands. And in the spirit of unity, as we start to move today, stay in this connected place. Know that you are not alone. Not only is the earth holding you beneath your feet as you float and fly around in different shapes, but this whole global yoga community is holding you in their energetic field as well. And let's open the space together by vibrating with the sound Om. Join me or listen. Om. Om Namaste, Jai Bhagwan, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's move into a seated Surya Namaskar. Inhale, take the arms out and up, just warming up the body here. As you breathe out, fold over your lap, whether it's cross-legged or kneeling, forehead toward the earth. Inhale to lift your head, tented fingertips long in the spine. Exhale, fold back down over your lap, forehead toward the earth. Sit all the way up, reach the arms to the sky, stretch nice and long, maybe a smile comes across the face. Exhale, hands come to the heart, just warding off the tamasic heavy energy of sleep. Inhale, we reach out and up, embracing levity, embracing ether and air. And exhale, fold over your lap, leading with your heart, forehead comes down. Inhale to lift your head, get long through the spine. Exhale, fold back down over your lap. As you inhale, sit all the way up, reach all the way up, stretch the arms. Exhale, the hands come to the heart. Uno mas, inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, folding over the lap, leading with the heart, forehead comes down. Inhale as you lift your head, get long through the spine. Exhale to fold back down over your lap. Inhale as you sit all the way up, reach the arms to the sky. And exhale, take your hands sweetly to your heart center. Beautiful work here. Let's release our seated position, whether it's cross-legged or hero, and bring the feet out in front of you here. Take your hands behind your thighs. Now as you inhale, lift your heart, pulling on your thighs. Feet are hip-width distance, and the toes are lifting off the mat. As you exhale, elongate the spine, let the tailbone tuck, lengthen out the arms, chin to chest. Feel that from your tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head. Again, as you inhale, pulling on your thighs to open up your heart, lift your chin to the sky too. Jut your lower jaw out, wake up the chin, the neck, and exhale, round. It's also really waking up the thyroid area. So the arms are locked out here. Push the balls of the feet into the ground, chin toward chest. One more like that as you inhale, lift your heart, lift everything up, chin up, jut the lower jaw out. Exhale to round it back. Good, let's sit on up here. Shoulders roll up and down the back, draw the lower ribs together, and release the hands out beside you. Feet stay on the ground. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, reach the right arm behind you, look over your shoulder, use your core to stay upright like this. Inhale, bring the arm back. Both arms reach out in front, they're parallel with your legs in the mat. Exhale, stretch the left arm back. You're twisting your whole upper torso. Everything in your lower body stays as it is. And inhale, bring that left arm back. Good, now if you'd like to challenge this, you can exhale, bring your right arm back and lift your left leg off the ground. And then putting the left foot down, inhale the right arm forward. If that's not for you, stick to the first variation. Exhale, the left arm goes back and maybe we lift the right leg off the ground. And inhale back to center. Good, now as you exhale, bring your hands down to the ground, fingers and toes face forward. And inhale, press your hips to the sky. Let's sustain here in a reverse table. Now see if you can lift up a couple of more inches. Push the knuckles into the mat. Squeeze the glutes, really warming up the posterior chain here. So I noticed that in a lot of fitness and yoga classes, this is the part of the body that gets worked the least and stretched the most. So let's just lift and pulse a couple of times. Starting to feel the heat build in your glutes. So your glutes are your butt cheeks, basically. So just in case I'm using anatomical terms you don't know, and also your hamstrings or the back of your thigh. Let's pulse again here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, take an inhale. Exhale to lower all the way back down. Beautiful work. Soles of the feet come together, knees open. We'll warm up the hips here. Interlacing fingers around the toes, sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale here. Now round your spine again, so you're getting that round Halloween cat spine. Bring your nose toward your toes as you exhale, and then inhale, arch up. This is a reverse dolphin dive in Baddha Konasana. Exhale as you round down, nose toward toes. And inhale as you arch up. 3 more times, exhaling down. Strong Ujjayi breath here as you inhale, lift up. 2 more, exhaling down. Inhaling up. 1 more, exhaling down. And inhaling up. Beautiful. Go ahead and exhale, grab your knees together. Hands down behind you, cross your ankles. And go ahead, find your way all the way into a downward facing dog. First downward dog of the morning. Just notice if it sounds like you're stomping on a pile of sticks, if the joints are creaking and cracking, that's totally normal, just as long as it doesn't hurt. And go ahead and bend the knees one at a time, allowing that head to hang down, open and close your jaw. Letting go of any tension in the jaw. And then let those heels melt down toward the ground. Shake out your head, no. Shake out your head, yes. Good. Take a deep breath in here, holding your down dog. Sigh it out with a ha. Middle fingers make the number 11. Sustain this shape. Anchor your heels. Take another inhale through the nose. A jaw breath. Ha. One more here. Big inhale through the nose. And let it go with a ha. Beautiful, everyone. Go ahead and tuck your tail, rock forward to a high plank position. We'll hold here. Knees can be up or down, creating some warmth in the body. Just 3 breaths. So no ego amigo. If you need to put your knees on the ground, keep your toes curled under to keep that lower ab engagement. If not, lift them up. 2 more breaths here. Full breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. Ujjayi sound. Relax your jaw. One more here. Big breath in. Notice if you're starting to feel some of that fire. And slow breath out. Let's lower the knees. Inhale. And exhale, untuck the toes, child's position. Forehead comes down to the ground. Try to remember or set an intention here. Creep crawl your fingers forward as you kind of rock and roll yourself side to side in child's pose, noticing your lower back, your outer hips, and what's showing up for you this morning in this shape. Open and close your jaw, stick out your tongue, take a deep breath in so it fills your whole back body. And a slow, sweet, complete breath out. Beautiful, everybody. Let's go ahead and lift up to our tabletop position. So hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. As you inhale, arch your spine, lifting your heart. And exhale to round, pressing the ground away, waking up through those shoulder blades. 2 more like that. Big breath in as you arch. And breath out as you round. Great, 1 more here. Inhale as you arch. And exhale as you round. Go ahead and walk your hands back to your knees and stand up on your knees. Now, if your knees are grumpy this morning, go ahead and put a blanket under that, or you could double up your mat, whatever feels good to you. Just don't hurt yourself here. Inhale, take your arms up to the sky and you're kneeling Samastitihi. Interlace your fingers so the pointers release. And as you exhale, slight tuck of the tailbone, lean to the right. Hold here and you're kneeling half moon shape, big breath in. Slow breath out. Can you feel the ribs waking up, coming online? Kapha lives there. Heaviness lives there. Take another big breath in. This time, stick out your tongue as you exhale. Lift up through center. Shoulders roll up and down the back. Release the clasp of your hands. And then put the opposite thumb on top, releasing the pointers. Exhale to lean over to the left here. And you're kneeling Ardha Chandrasana. Shoulders are pulling away from the ears. Eyes can be down on the earth in front of you. Big Ujjayi breath in through the nose. Ujjayi breath out. 1 more here. Inhale. Let's stick out the tongue. Exhale with a ha. Good. Breath in up through center. And exhale, bring the hands down to your hips. Slight tuck of the tailbone, hands in imaginary back pockets, shoulders roll up and down the back, and just take a little bit of a baby camel pose here. Now, once you land and you feel safe in this shape, you could go a little deeper, unclench the seat if that feels good for you. Keeping the chin in, though, not jutting the chin up to the sky. Take a deep breath into the front of your body. And a slow breath out. Beautiful, everyone. Hands to those hips. Lift up. Bring your hands back down to the ground in quadruped position. Take a deep inhale here. Curl your toes under. And exhale, extend your legs, finding your downward dog once again. Shake out your head no. And shake out your head yes. Good. Relaxing the jaw, the eyes, the ears. Let's walk our hands to the back of our mat. At our toes. You can always have your blocks here if you need them. Inhaling halfway up and forward fold. Exhaling to fold deeply. 2 more like that. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling to fold. Shake out your head. Let it just hang. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling to fold. Keep using that Ujjayi sound as you root to rise. Inhale, standing up at the back of your mat. The arms go up. And exhale, the hands come to your heart center. Hands come onto your hips. Now look at the middle of your mat and put your left foot there. Let your right toenails drag behind you and circle out your ankle. So focusing on the ground in front of you, keeping that ujjayi breath flowing. Make sure that you're getting over your toenails or attempting it. Getting nice and loose in the foot and the ankle is going to really help you avoid injury. Good, let's go ahead and circle in the other direction, weaving some energy, opening up Shleshika Kapha into the whole joints, that's synovial fluid. 3 and 2 and 1. And to wake up the brain right out of the gate, bring that right foot up to tree shape. So that might be at your ankle or it might be at your inner thigh. Good, really engaging the mind, the balance, reach your arms up to the sky, take an inhale. And an exhale. Can you push that left foot into the ground? Grow 3 inches more out of your waist. Big breath in and out. This is a great pose. It's good for all 3 doshas in Ayurveda, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. This is great for cognitive function, balancing. And unilateral work is so important if you're a runner or a hiker, because if you're running, you're always on one foot. So we really need to strengthen those synergistic ankle muscles. Take another inhale. Hands come to the heart, exhale. Hands come to the hips. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Let your left toenails trail behind you. And now focusing on the earth in front of you, start to circle that ankle. Again, waking up that Shleshika Kapha, synovial fluid in the ankle joint. Jaw relax, shoulders relax, breath is deep. Now go ahead and go in the other direction. Notice if it's more challenging on one side to get over those toenails than the other without judgment, just being aware. All right, and coming to a natural pause. Let's bring that left foot up again for tree pose on the other side. So it could be at your ankle or your inner thigh. Slight descent of the tailbone. That'll give you another inch out of your waist. Lower ribs draw together. Crown of head reaching up, and then stretch the arms up to the sky. Let's deepen our breath here. In through the nose, ujjayi sound. And out. Full breath in, pushing that right foot into the ground strongly, firmly. Full breath out. Inhale here. Exhale. Take another inhale. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart, bring the foot to the ground, close your eyes, top of your mat. Why are you here? Rock yourself a little bit forward and back. This is naturally relaxing to the body, to the mind. And as you do this, feel safe with the ground beneath you, with the community embracing you, the global yoga community. And from this place of higher vibration, what is your intention for manifestation? What do you hope to grow on your mat today that you can bring out and offer into the world off the mat? Let it come to you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with a ha. Letting go of anything that is not that. Eyes open, release your hands, and inhale your arms to the sky. Spread the fingers apart. Exhale, sweetly fold over your legs, forehead toward your shins. You can land on the floor or the blocks. As you inhale, lift your heart halfway. And then hands down on the ground, step your right foot way far back. Exhale, breath. Let's lower that back knee, untuck your toes. Good, take a nice deep breath in, stretch the arms up to the sky. Nice low Anjanasana here. Good, and as you exhale, bring your fingertips forward toward your toes. Inhale them out to the side and up. Good, and do that a couple of more times, exhaling fingertips forward toward your toes. And then inhale, big sun breath out and up. And one more like that, exhaling, the arms go forward. And inhaling up, just helping us get a little bit more into the shoulders and into the lower body here. Lean back, heart up, chin up, full breath in. Full breath out. Where else can you release and let go? Deep inhale. Slow exhale, shoulders away from the ears. We have one more ujjayi breath here. Inhale. Exhale completely. Gorgeous. Release your hands either side of the left foot. Inhale, looking up, hands on the floor of the blocks. Exhale, back to your half split. Forehead toward your shin, left toes toward your face. Let's bend the knee again as you inhale, looking up. Exhale, straightening back, forehead toward your shin. And one more like that. Bend the knee, inhale, looking up. And exhale, straightening back, forehead toward your shin. Good. Bend your left knee. Take a deep inhale here. Hands either side of your left foot. Curl your right toes under to lift your knee. And exhale, step it back to downward facing dog. See if you can step it without swooshing your foot on the mat. That could be a fun challenge for this morning. Tucking the tail, squeeze the belly, roll up onto your toes, come forward to high plank. Take a deep breath in. Lower to your knees, and as you exhale, stretch your hips back toward your heels, forehead down. Now stand up tall on your knees at the back of your mat. As you inhale, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, pointers release. As you exhale, stretch again, leaning over to the right, jutting the left hips out and kneeling Ardha Chandrasana. Inhaling up through center, unclasp the hands, awkward thumb on top, pointers release. Exhale, lean over to the left, stretching and kneeling Ardha Chandrasana. This is our little mini flow this morning. Inhale, lift up through center. Good. Hands in your back pocket. Exhale, baby camel. Just a little baby back bend. This is stoking your metabolism. One of the best poses for metabolism. Good. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift up. Hands to the earth. Exhale, from tabletop. Press your pelvis forward, keeping your knees down and your toenails down into your Raj Bhujangasana. Give your hips a little side to side sway, checking in with your front belly area, your jaw, your eyes, your ears. Let everything soften here. Next time you inhale, rise to tabletop. Roll the toes under and exhale, ascend into downward dog. The hips are up, the heels are down. Shake out your head no. Shake out your head yes. Great. Open and close your jaw a few times, letting go of any tension in the face. And then step the left foot a little closer to the right as you inhale the right toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Circle out your ankle in one direction and then the other. Melting that heart back, anchoring that left heel down. Take an inhale here. Good. As you exhale, squeeze the belly, rock forward, hugging the knee in toward the nose and tiger curl. Two more like that. Lift the leg up, three-legged dog, right toes to the sky, breath in. Breath out to rock forward, squeezing the knee toward the nose and tiger curl. And one more. Inhale, lifting that leg up to the sky. And exhale, drawing the knee in toward the nose. From here, slide that knee in between your hands for pigeon. So if you have a block or a pillow that you'd like to put up underneath your right hip, feel free to do that. If pigeon is not in your repertoire this morning, lie on your back in a four-shaped stretch so the left knee is bent and the right ankle is over your left knee. If you are in Kapotasana, hands come out to the side of your mat here. Realign yourself so that it feels good and your hip bones are facing forward, maybe lifting up the back left knee and walking it back a couple of inches. And now as you inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold over your leg, forehead toward the earth. Inhale, slowly lifting all the way back up. Exhale to slowly fold all the way back down over the leg. And again, inhaling to lift up. Exhaling to fold back down. Let's do that two more times. Inhaling, lift up. Exhaling, fold over the leg. And one more. Inhaling, we lift. Exhaling to fold back down. Now you could stay here. You could make a pillow with your fists or a block, or you could lay your head down on the ground and reach your arms out just for a breath or two, really opening up that hip. Such a good thing to do before you go into your day, whether you're going to be sitting or walking a lot. Hips really just take a beating, so we need to get them nice and flowy, releasing any stuck prana in those hips. Take another big breath in. Let it go with a ha. Hands walk back toward your leg as you inhale, lift your torso up. Now, if you have a prop under your right hip, move it out of the way and shift your weight over toward the right. Go ahead and grab that left leg and slide it forward to the front corner of your mat. Your right foot's on the inside of your left thigh here. You're looking at your left toes. Take a deep inhale as you reach your arms up, looking at those left toes. And exhale, go ahead and fold in Janu Sirsasana. Forehead toward your shin. Take a deep breath in here. And a slow breath out. Good. Now, as you inhale, lift all the way up, stretch your arms up. Bring your right hand down behind you. Right knee presses into the mat as you lift your hips up off of the mat and stretch your left arm overhead. So now you're searching for that distance between left fingertips and your left baby toe, stretching the whole side waist in a Parigrasana variation. Take another inhale here. Exhale here. Take another inhale. Lower the hip on exhale, keeping your right hand down. Flex your left toes. Left hand to your right knee. Now twist and look over your right shoulder. Keep flexing those toes back toward your face. Take an inhale here. Stick out your tongue. Exhale. Awesome, everybody. Hands come back through center. Now go ahead and bend your left knee. Step your left foot to the front corner of your mat. So now your left toes are facing that front corner of your mat. Right toes do the same thing on the other side and start to walk your way forward into a deep yogic squat. It's okay if your heels come up off of the ground. Don't stress about that. Elbows pushing the knees open, hands come into prayer shape. Shoulders are away from the ears, get nice and long through the back. Deepen the breath here, in through the nose. Out through the nose. Good. Close the eyes. Feel that energy moving downward. Another huge metabolism booster. Great way to start your day. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. If you watch little kids move, they do this constantly without even thinking about it. And we should just take a lesson from them. Take another deep breath in. And slow breath out here. Release the hands to the floor or the blocks. Straighten out your legs. Now the heels are off the mat and the toes are in on the mat. Peace signs around your big toes. Bend your knees until you get there. Inhale, lift your head up. And then exhale, use your biceps to pull the crown of your head toward the ground, pressing the tailbone up toward the sky in a wide Uttanasana. Shake out your head now. Good. And yes, open and close your jaw. Stick out your tongue. Good. And then release that shape. Heel toe your feet so they're under your hips. Inhale halfway up in Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling halfway up. Ujjayi breath, fold. 1 more like that. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, fold. Soft knees as you rise all the way up to stand. Inhale, take the arms to the sky. And exhale, fold down the center of the body, leading with your heart. Halfway rise, deep inhale breath. Step your left foot back this time as you exhale. And go ahead and lower that back left knee. Untuck your toes. Right knee is over your ankle. Feel free to pat under your left knee if that feels better for you. Inhale your arms up and the knee down on Jnanasana shape. Shoulders are away from the ears. Take a deep breath in here. Good. And as you exhale, fingertips come down in front of your right toes. Inhale, the arms go out and up. Big mandalas here. Exhale, fingertips come down, torso leans forward. Trace your mat. Inhale, the arms up. Let's do it 1 more time. As you exhale, fingertips come down. Inhale, the arms up. Sustain here. Shoulders are away from the ears. Heart is shining forward. Can you unclench your left seat? Get a little more prana flowing in the front of that leg. Lean back a little. Inhale completely. Exhale, welcoming in the day with a confident, open heart. 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Let's release the hands. Hands either side of the right foot. Take an inhale here. You can always use your blocks. Exhale, stretch back, toes pull toward the face, forehead toward the shin. Bend your front knee. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, straighten out the leg, fold. And once more, bend the front knee. Inhale, nice, strong, loud inhale. Exhale, straighten out the leg, fold. Gorgeous. Bend the front knee, take a deep inhale. Hands either side of the right foot, curl the left toes under, lifting the knee without swooshing. Step back to a high plank pose. Heart is pressing back toward the thighs, maybe pedal out the feet a couple of times. Open and close the jaw, letting the whole body come online here. And now using your core, squeeze forward to high plank, take a deep breath in. Let's hold it here as you exhale. Feet are hip width distance, just 2 more breaths. Middle fingers make the number 11. Having a strong core is also paramount to having a safe and healthy digestive system, believe it or not. And plank is one of the best things you can do for your gastrointestinal system. Take another deep breath in. Lower your knees, exhale, child's pose. Stretch it back, forehead comes down. Walk your hands back to your knees at the back of your mat and inhale, lift your body up. Coming into a standing Samasthiti or mountain pose with your arms overhead. Interlace fingers so the pointers release. And exhale as you lean over to the right. Kneeling Ardha Chandrasana, shoulders away from the ears. Big breath in and out here. And again, inhale up through center. Exhale to go ahead and lean over to the left, stretching through the rib cage. Big breath in and out here. Great. Let's inhale back up through center. Exhale to bring the hands down into your imaginary back pocket, shoulders up and down the back. Lean back and baby camel. You could stay here if you'd like to take it deeper. If it's comfortable for you, please never ruin a pose trying to take it deeper. You could grab your ankles. Only if that feels good, and you could easily hold a conversation with me if you're in this shape. All right, so Sthira Sukha Asana, the asanas should be steady and sweet, shining the heart forward in whatever iteration you're in. Take an inhale. Exhale. Hands to your hips, rise up. Curl your toes under. This time sit down on your heels. We're coming into a brief round of Kapalabhati Pranayama while we open up the bottoms of the feet. Another really important thing to do. Make sure your toes are nice and spread out on the mat. We'll only be here for a moment. If you're pregnant, or if you're dealing with IBS, IBD flare-up, you've had recent abdominal surgery, or you have an abdominal hernia, or you just don't feel like it, stick to Ujjayi breath. If you are able to practice Kapalabhati, it is a forceful exhale, passive inhale. Okay, so it looks like this. Let's begin together. I'll hold count. We'll just do 1 round. Inhale to 2/3 capacity and begin. Inhale. Hold the breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Hold the breath out. With the breath held out, suck the belly button in. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands forward to tabletop. Close your eyes here for a moment. Untuck the toes. Just notice how and where you feel what you feel in your body. Rock yourself again a little side to side here, sort of like a mama rocking a baby. Let it be very nourishing, very sweet. This is so good for your nervous system to sort of rock yourself. Now open the eyes, middle fingers make the number 11. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press the pelvis forward. Raj Bhujangasana. Again, giving yourself a little side to side rock, relaxing and opening up through the belly, relaxing the jaw. Big breath in and out. Good. Inhale up through tabletop, toes curl under. Exhale back into your downward loving dog. Eyes are open, looking back between your 2 beautiful kneecaps. So everything you see should look upside down. Right foot steps a wee bit closer to your left foot. We inhale, left toes to the sky. 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath in here. And twirl out the ankle one way, then the other. As you exhale, draw the knee toward the nose, tiger curl. Shoulders are over the wrists. Inhale again, left knee or left foot to the sky. Exhale, left knee to the nose, squeeze. One more here. Inhale that left foot to the sky. And exhale, left knee to the nose. Now go ahead and slide that knee in between your hands. Great. Now you can always put the prop underneath your left hip. So if you're using a block, you would just slide it right there and kind of land to take some of the pressure off, or a pillow. Okay. Whatever, choose your own adventure, whatever works for you. Go ahead and walk your right foot back a little bit here. And if you're in 4-shape stretch, you're on your back with your right knee bent and your left ankle atop your right knee. Fingertips are off of your mat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, fold over your leg, forehead toward mat. Inhale as you lift your heart. Exhale, fold over your shin. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. 1 more here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Good. So stay here. Forehead can be on the floor, the block, your forearms, your fists, or you could reach your arms out in front. Whatever feels good. Bring your hairline so that it's touching something. Okay, this is a nice release point that releases extra vata, extra anxiety. Bringing your forehead down to the ground and breathing in this sort of prone position also stimulates vagal nerve. So you're getting that parasympathetic nervous system response. Let's take another inhale here. H-ah breath. Ha. Awesome. Hands walk back. Inhale to lift your body up. Shift your weight over toward the left. Grab your right leg. Slide it forward. Okay, now your left foot is on the inside of your right thigh bicep here. Janu Shirshasana. Move the flesh away from your sits bones. Flex those right toes toward your face. Inhale, take your arms up as you look at your beautiful feet. And exhale, fold over that shin. Forehead comes toward the shin. So instead of calling it head to knee pose, let's just call it head toward knee pose, right? Just start to go close to there. The goal is not to necessarily go there. The goal is to do what feels good in your body, where you can find new space to evolve, using asana as a catalyst for motivation, observation, and also evolution. Start to bring your body all the way up as you inhale. Reach the arms up to the sky, stretch long. Bring that left arm down behind you, okay? Keeping your right arm in the sky. Push the hand and the left knee into the mat to lift the hips and stretch the right arm overhead. This is so great lateral flexion here. Pushing the pinky toe side of your right foot into the ground, opening your heart toward the sky. Breathe, full breath in. Slow breath out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Really reach, open, stretch, breath in and out. Take another inhale. Now as you exhale, lower the hips. Bringing that right hand to the outer left knee. Left hand stays behind you. Right toes flex back toward the face. And twist. Look way over your left shoulder. Shoulders are away from the ears. Heart is proud. Head is proud and tall. Take an inhale. Stick out your tongue. Exhale. Ha. Awesome. Come on back through center. Untwisting the body here. Step your left foot forward, step your right foot forward so the toes are out in a penguin shaped position, and start to walk your hands forward. So now you're in Malasana, that deep yogic squat. Again, heels can be on or off the ground, palms pressed together, really pressing those elbows into the knees to open up through the hips, closing the eyes, full breath in. Slow breath out. Can you feel that downward energy? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. And then grabbing onto the floor, straightening out the legs. Heels are off the mat, toes are on the mat, peace signs around the big toes. Bend your knees to get there. Inhale here and exhale. Use your biceps to draw the crown of your head closer to the ground. Hips up higher toward the sky. Take a deep inhale. Sigh it out with a ha. Great. Releasing the hands, heel, toe the feet so they're under the hips. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And one more, inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Shake out your head now. And yes. Good. Soften the knees, stand tall. Inhale, the arms go up. Exhale, the hands sweetly go to the heart center. Let's shift our weight back into chair pose with the hands at the heart. Sinking those hips down. Make sure you can look down and find your toes. The knees should be about a fist width distance or maybe a 2 fist width distance apart, depending on your body shape. Take another inhale here, and then as you exhale, keeping the knees where they are, hook your right elbow outside of your left knee in Parivrita Utkatasana. Now make sure that one knee isn't jutting forward. Try to align them. Elbows are up and down, shoulders away from the ears. Full breath in. Full breath out here. Gorgeous. Come through center with prayer hands. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, straighten and release the legs. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold, shake out the head again, no. And yes. Gorgeous. Let's go ahead and bend the knees. Inhale back to your chair shape, hands at your heart. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. And as you exhale, hook left elbow outside of right knee. Elbows are up and down. Make sure the knees are in alignment, shoulders away from the ears, eyes out on the horizon. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Gorgeous. Release the hands to the mat. Inhale. Straighten out the legs. Exhale. Shaking out the head. No. And yes. Beautiful. Now bend back into the knees and inhale. The arms go up in chair pose. Sink it down as you exhale and pulse it a little bit. Shoulders are away from the ears, just feeling the strength of your legs. Now root to rise. Inhale, arms overhead, lean back. And exhale, fold over your legs, leading with your heart. Halfway rise, big inhale. Step it back to downward dog on exhale. Beautiful, beautiful. Tuck the tail, come to plank, inhale. Knees to the earth, child's pose, exhale. Tabletop, inhale. Pelvis forward, king cobra, knees down, toenails down, arms straight, heart proud. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, the downward facing dog. Great, look forward between your hands. Step your right foot between your thumbs, lower your left heel, and rise up to warrior one. Take a deep inhale here. Good, shoulders are down and away from the ears as you exhale. Sustain this shape, this strong pose, boosting confidence, stability. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Full inhale. Slow exhale. Good. Take another inhale. And exhale. Inhale to open it up wider. Warrior two. Arms spread out wide. Heart is nice and strong, shining forward. Once again, remembering why you're here. Feel that slight descent in the tailbone to grow an inch up out of your waist. Lower ribs draw together. Breath is deep in the body. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Big breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale again. And exhale, breath. As you inhale, straighten the front right leg. Scoot your back foot in 6 to 12 inches. And then left hand down your back thigh. Exhale, right arm overhead for reverse triangle. That same shape we sort of made on the floor, going in and out of Janu Shirshasana, Parigrasan, stretching through that side waist. Take another inhale. Stay here, exhale. And then inhale the arms back up to T shape. If you use a block for triangle, have it ready to go on the inside of your right ankle here, okay? Take an inhale here as you exhale, start to reach forward. And then release your right hand down to the block or the floor. Left arm goes up toward the sky. Shoulders are away from the ears. Lift your toes off the earth and breathe. Big full breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale again. And exhale again. Hand to your hip. Take a deep inhale. Bending your right knee. Take your block or your hand outside of your right foot at a 45-degree angle and a little in front. And then start to lift your left leg up in balanced half moon. Flex your foot, dial your left toes to the sky. And then maybe reach your left arm up as well. Take a deep inhale here. And a slow exhale. Full breath in, holding this steady, strong shape. Exhale. You have worked up to this. One more inhale. Now hand to your hip as you exhale, start to lower down and rise back up to your warrior two. Inhale. Awesome work, everybody. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, lifting up your back left heel. As you inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, step to downward facing dog. Hips up, heels down, eyes open. Good. Rock forward to high plank. Inhale, breath. Lower your knees. Exhale, stretch back to child's pose. Take a moment here to sort of feel into your body. And again, you can give yourself that little side to side rock, releasing, relaxing through the nervous system, just checking in. How are you feeling on your left side versus your right side? How are you feeling with your intention? What does it mean to nourish your body in this way in the morning? The next time you inhale, rise to tabletop. Middle fingers make the number 11. Exhale, press the pelvis forward. Toenails down, unclench the seat. Proud heart forward. Inhale back to table. And exhale, downward facing dog. Eyes open, heels down, hips up. Looking forward between the hands, left foot steps there. Right heel lowers down. Rise up here to your warrior one. Biceps are by the ears, fingers are spread apart. Nice proud heart, building confidence, strength, and stability for your day. Relaxing the space between your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Can you gaze right out on the horizon, ready to meet your day? Inhale. Exhale with a soft and vulnerable ferocity, with an openness, accessibility, and with strength and tenacity. Take another inhale. Exhale. Open your stance, open your arms to warrior two. Dvi Virabhadrasana. Shoulders away from the ears, fingers spread wide, heart shines open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, feeling the strength of the lower body. Inhale. Exhale. And straightening your front leg. Inhale. Back foot scooches in 6 to 12 inches. Right hand down the right leg. Exhale. Left arm overhead, stretching and opening out through that side waist. Take another big inhale. Slow exhale here. Good. And then root to rise. Open up the arms to T. If you're using a block for your triangle, put it on the inside of your left ankle here. Reach forward. Left hand comes down. Inhale. Take the right arm up to the sky. Shoulders are away from the ears. Heart is open. Crown of head reaching forward. Thigh bones rolling out. Eyes out on the horizon or up to your thumb. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale. slow exhale. Right hand to your hip. Looking down at that block, soft bend in the left knee. Go ahead and bring that block out to the left corner and a little in front of your left foot, and begin to lift your right leg up. Flex the foot, dial the toes up. Shoulders away from the ears, maybe releasing the right hand to the sky. Breathe, Ardha Chandrasana. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, hand to the hip, start to bend the knee, lowering the back foot. Inhale to rise up to your warrior one shape. And as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down, lifting up your back heel. Inhale here to step back to your high plank pose. Lower your knees, open your knees wide, and exhale, stretch your hips back in wide knee child's pose here. Palms come together out in front, bending at the elbows. Bring the thumbs to the back of the head and walk the elbows a little bit forward. Really pressing that heart down toward the ground. Let the eyes close, opening up through the lats, the chest. Big breath in. Let it go through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release the hands forward. Start to let the eyes be closed or heavy for the rest of practice as you inhale to lift up. Walking your knees forward to the middle of your mat, cross at your ankles. Bring one block with you as you roll down onto your back, hugging your knees into your belly. And then once you hug your knees into your belly, start to let your head tick-tock a little side to side. How do you feel in this moment? What is showing up for you here? Can you press your tailbone down toward the ground? Can you let your jaw be relaxed? Take another inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. And release the hands. Bring the feet down. If you aren't using a block today, you're welcome to do a simple hip stand, just straightening your legs up to the sky, holding behind your thighs. You could also bring your legs out wide, let your knees knock together. So if you have a lot of lower back pain, this can be really great for releasing some of that. You could always do legs up the wall also, if you have the space and energy to do that. I won't be cueing that just because of logistics. Or you could do the supported Setu Bandhasana. So taking your block, push your feet into the ground, hip width distance, slide the block underneath your tailbone, lay your tailbone down. You should look down your thighs. They should look like two ski tracks, right? Or two train tracks. Your feet are hip width distance. Also, you could lift your toes, put them down. And this is it. This is the whole pose, right? Chin is a little towards your chest, shoulders walked under. You could also stretch your legs up to the sky here, being supported on your block. Just giving the inversion a little boost, right? So it's like a little bit somewhere in between hip stand and shoulder stand. And then wherever you are, let the eyes close, bring the hands down, and deepen the breath. Coming into Dirga breath, 3-part breath. Let's start together. Inhale, expand your belly, then your ribs, then your chest. Exhale, relax your chest to ribs, to belly. Inhale, expand belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, relax chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, expand belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, relax chest, ribs, belly. One more, slowing down the mind. Inhale, expand belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, relax chest, ribs, and belly. Smoothing out the breath, full breath in. Breath out. Full breath in. Breath out. One more big breath in. And breath out. Clasp behind the thighs, bend the knees, put the feet down on the mat. Gently lift up and remove the block, setting it out of the way. Then bring the arms overhead. I actually love this. I hold my block overhead, and it just keeps my arms the right distance, and then bring the knees just sort of side to side, like butterfly wings. Dynamically releasing the back, let the head kind of teeter-totter opposite. Open and close your jaw, letting go of your practice. A few more just like that. And then pausing in the center. Hug the knees into the belly one more time and say something sweet to yourself. You are enough, you are strong, you are joy, you are important, you are needed, you are useful in this world. You are helpful. And then let the legs go, let the arms go, and relax peacefully in Shavasana. One collective inhale. Let it go. There's nothing to do but this. I'll be holding the space for you, and I'll bring you out at the top of the hour. If you can stay longer, I suggest at least 10 more minutes in Shavasana if you can swing it. You are coming out with us. Stretch the arms overhead. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, bring the knees into your belly, giving yourself a tight little hug. Again, saying something kind to yourself. Even just congratulating yourself for coming to class today. And then slowly, sweetly find your way up to a seated position. Taking the hands at Namaste. Pressing the palms together. You just take a moment and notice that sensation of your own hand on your other own hand. That sense of connection. And expand your energy field to feel the connection to the greater global yoga cohort. Sending loving kindness to all in the world, all who need it. And of course, sending some of that loving kindness to yourself, vowing to honor yourself in this practice. It's been my divine honor to serve you and lead you through this experience today. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan. Keep coming to yoga. My name is Sarajean Rudman on behalf of myself and Kripalu Online Studio. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.